and welcome to this Warhammer 40k battle report with me, Xeno, Vids, and
Ian.
me and Ian. We've got up bright and early on this wonderful sunny day to give you a battle report. Tyranids versus Tau on a Tau desert world. So we're going to have a look at the mission, the table deployment, and how we've deployed. It's going to be a close combat psychic Tyranids army with a bit of shooting versus a purely shooting offensive Riptide awesome Tau army. So let's take a look at what we've got.
They were playing another Maelstrom of War. We rolled the Deadlock, which basically at the start of turn 1 you get 6 objectives, turn 2 you get 5, 3 you get 4, 4 you get 3, 5 you get 2, 6 you get 1, and 7 you get 1. If you have more than is required, you have to discard one of your choice. And if you have less, you just draw. So let's see how we get on with this one. We rolled off and we're deploying in hammer and anvil style.
You rolled on the Tau.
Which suits the Tau, because I can sit right at the back and shoot everything. So let's have a look at deployment.
Let's take a look at my Tyranids deployment. I have 3 card effects, all with 2 sets of Twin Link, Brain Leech, Devourer, Wormy, Thingy-mabobbies, a Venom Throat, 30 Ptarmigan, a Winged Hive Tyrant with 2 sets of Twin Link, Brain Leech Worms, a set of Warriors with just standard layout, my Warlord Hive Tyrant, which has again 2 sets of Twin Link, Brain Leech Worms, 30 Homagants, an Exocrine, a Tervigon. In the back I have a Bioball, and coming in from reserve are 2 Morlocks. On my side of the field I have objective 6, 2, and just round here is number 3. So I'm going to show you my Warlord traits and my psychic powers. I rolled a 3, so I have Synaptic Linchpin. The Warlord's synapse range is 18 inches. My Winged Hive Tyrant, that isn't the Warlord, rolled Catalyst, so he can give feel no pain to himself and someone else. The Horror, where someone with 24 inches has a -2 to their leadership and has to take a pinning test. My Warlord rolled Onslaught, which is a blessing where I can make the unit run and shoot, which will be crucial in this game, seeing as he's all the way over there. Paroxysm is a malediction that targets a single enemy unit within 24, and the target unit's weapon skill and ballistic skill reduced by D3. That'll help with all his shooting. And the one I didn't want to get the lance weapon on, I rolled a 6 on my Tervigon, but he gets the Primaris as standard. They all do. So that's my deployment. My side of the board. We'll go into the Tau deployment and what's happening on their side of this awesome Tau board. Outside,
10 Fire Warriors, just normal Fire Warriors, another 10 Fire Warriors, another 10 Fire Warriors, 2 Hammerheads, one of them's got Long Strike, and then the twins,
Ripper and Tide.
Yeah, and then from reserve I've got 3 lots of Crisis Suits coming in, and a Sunshark Bomber.
And in those Crisis teams you have your Warlord.
Yeah.
And you have another commander in them as well.
Yeah, and then just a
flamethrower unit.
Yeah.
Which is going to be great against everything I have. On this side of the field, he has objective 5, 1, and around this corner, we have objective 4. This terrain is built by the one and only Ian. And it's very simple. It's what was this, corrugated card?
Yeah. Corrugated
card, just glued on to each other. If you do want to get rid of these side bits, you can always add sand or clay, but they look great just the way they are. Also got some awesome Tau constructs made from foam and wood. So very easy to make your own terrain. You just got to put a little bit of love and care into it, and it looks awesome. The Warlord trait you rolled was
Ghost Who Walks Among Us. Basically, my HQ unit has 3d6 movement for his jet thrust moves.
Okay, so I'll roll for Night Fight. It is not Don't know if that'll help or not. It'll help me if I'm shooting. And to steal the initiative, no. Let's go into Tyranids.
Okay, so Mark's drawn his 6 objective cards. First being Secure Objective 3. Next we've got Secure Objective 6. Hold the line. Score 1 victory point if at least 3 of your scoring units and none of your opponent's scoring units are within 12 inches of your own table edge. Harness the Warp. Score 1 victory point if you successfully manifest a psychic power during your turn. If you successfully manifest 3, you get D3. Kingslayer. Score D3 victory points at the end of your turn if your opponent's warlord has been removed as a casualty. And Witch Hunter. Score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if you kill at least 1 Psyker or Brotherhood of Psykers. So some of those are quite feasible, some of them aren't. The Psychic one, as I don't have any Psykers, I think that's going to be quite hard. The first turn, obviously my Warlord's in reserve, so that's going to be difficult. And
I don't think I've taken down really your Tau Warlord many times.
Objective 3's over here. It's a little bit far away from the Tyranids, so that may not be achievable this turn.
End of Tyranids movement. I've moved up the Hormagaunts to try and close down the gap to his army. X-Crown has moved up. Tervagon spawned only 6 but didn't do any doubles. Warriors have stayed exactly where they are. The Warlord has jumped monstrous creature this turn up. The Termagants have spread out a little bit. I think he's going to try and use the Crisis Team to deep strike at the back, all this open area, and just try and take me down. So I'm not sure whether to fully advance because objectives could be the way to win this game. Carnifexes have moved up. My other Hive Tyrant has flown right up. No fear with him. So we're going to go into the Psychic phase. 5. Onslaught from my Warlord into the Carnifexes. Warp charge 1. I roll 2 on it. And it goes off.
Catalyst from the other Winged Hive Tyrant into the Carnifex as well.
Goes off. So warp charge 1.
I will
survive as long
I'll
as
throw 5 dice at it. All of them. All 5 dice.
No.
Not a single one.
Hold on.
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference anyway, you made 2.
Okay.
Tervagon is going to try and do Dominion. And
gets it off.
A 4. Does it?
Okay. So Tyranid shooting. Tyranids don't really have a lot of long range weaponry, so 90% of my army ran. These guys ran 6 inches, but because of their special rule, you +3 to that, so they've run up 9 inches. Exocrine's not in range, so he ran up 2 inches. Winged Hive Tyrant went up a little bit. The Carnifexes ran 5 inches. The Venom Throat ran about 5 inches. These guys ran quite a number of inches, but I just spread them out. Again, I don't know what he's going to do with his reserves. I've got 3 units that can shoot this turn that are in range. First, we're going to do the Bivore.
Bivore shooting at the Fire Warriors. Scatters 7.
Possibly.
You can't see that one.
But I can see the unit.
Barrage weapons. It's not overly clear because it says target, and obviously the target is
The unit.
in my opinion, where the disc has been placed. Mark's opinion, it's the unit.
The unit is my target that I've been targeting for shooting, and
we'll go for your
7
way for now.
7 inches goes there.
Ooh.
So I can't do anything, and nothing happens.
Okay, Carnifex is firing their Twin Link Devourers into Vlad, the Riptide. Lots of shots, needing 4s but are twin linked. 22 misses, but they are all twin linked.
I can't roll. Bit better. They're my rerolls.
Okay, so 4s to wound as well.
Here we go. Ha!
So 11 hits out of 36. Not brilliant.
No, with rerolls and on 4s, I'm brilliant. Okay, so rolling for the Riptide. It's 11 you need. That's the magic number today. Statistically, you should fail about 2. And of course, you failed none! They've done nothing from their 36 strength 6 shots. Now the Winged Tyrant's going to try and hurt him.
Same weapon, but only 12 shots this time.
And
there's only one of them.
Needing freeze. Needing 4s.
Needing 4s again, yeah.
Oh dear. That is how we roll it.
Ooh. 48, maybe more than 48 because of all the twin linkedness. Shots, and Vlad's only taken 1 wound. Not bad. That's the end of the Tyranids turn 1. There's nothing that can assault, so we'll go into Tau. Turn 1.
At the end of my turn, I gained 1 victory point from objective marker 6, 1 from having 3 of my units 12 inches from my board, and I rolled a d3, and I got 3 points for manifesting 3 or more psychic powers. Tyranids are on 5. We rolled on Ian's. He's got Assassinate, which means if he kills a warlord he gets points. Overwhelming Firepower, destroy a unit in shooting, which isn't hard for Tau. Hold the line if he has 3 units within 12 inches, which he has. Objective 1, which is there. Objective 4, which is here. And Supremacy is score D3 points if you control at least 2 objective markers and at least twice as many. At the moment I control 2 and you control 3. So let's see what the Tau can do. Movement.
Okay, so the Riptides have kind of shuffled over and moved up. The Hammerheads have kind of swiveled round, aiming over this way. My Warriors, these 2 units have stayed still. This one's just moved up.
Psychic phase.
No.
Shooting phase.
Yeah.
Riptide into Winged Tyrant. I jink. You roll 1 like me. What strength is this? 8, I think. 9.
Something
It's
like
large. You need to know. Let's find out. So needing freeze, which he gets, which he doesn't get because you didn't roll a 6 to hit.
I did roll a 6.
Oh, okay.
With that dice.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Jinked. I rolled a 3. I failed the jink, and we're going to have to do a test to see if I'm grounded at the end of the phase. At the same one, needing 6s.
Twin Link Plasma.
No. Oh, wait. I feel no pain. I feel no pain. Oh. I didn't feel no pain. He's still lost. On strike. He's doing the same. The Winged Turret needing 6s.
Oh!
That's the strong weapon.
Needing 5s on the white.
I will roll Jink for that first, because obviously they're different weapons. You didn't got a 5, so it doesn't matter. I was going to give you that one. I am brilliant at this game.
And 2s. That's a 2.
That is more than a 4 up, so my Jink is fine. Wait, no, I do the grounding test at the end of the phase, so I still have Jink. In the previous one, you do a grounding test immediately, and then you can lose Jink. That's pretty cool.
The other Hammerhead missed.
My turn? That was a very quick turn.
That is my shooting.
Yeah.
You need to do a grounding test.
Grounding test. Okay, so I think it's a free up. And he's fine. He is fine!
At the end of
Turn on.
turn 1, well, Tau's turn 1, they got 3 points, 1 for hold the line, 1 for objective 1 and 1 for objective 4. So the score is currently Tyranids on 5, Tau on 3.
So, end of turn 1, before we go into turn 2, a little look at the board. Now, normally, if it was an Eternal War mission, and these were just normal objectives, and we were aiming to get them at the end, or if it was kill points, I think you probably would have shot the gaunts a little bit more with your hammerheads, and your riptides would have shot at something else. But because you wanted that psycho objective, it's changed the way you play, and it could change the outcome of the game. These new objectives really make you think, what are you going to go? What would you have done with your hammerheads?
Probably pie-plated your gaunts.
And killed a lot of hormagaunts. Now, fair enough, they're not really going to be able to do a lot, but it just changes the way you play. So it's very interesting, and it kind of makes you think, do I want to go for the short-term goals and build up loads of points each turn, or try and go for the big objectives at the end and wipe him out or prevent him from getting any objectives near the end? So it's crazy. The new missions are cool.
So, going into turn 2, let's see how we get on. Okay, so the Tyranids achieved 3 of their objectives last turn, so they had to draw 2 more objectives. The first one was secure objective 1, which is there next to the tanks, and the second one was supremacy, so have twice as many and with at least 2.
Right now, I've got Kingslayer, so I need to destroy a warlord. He's not coming in. I can't do that for another turn. Secure objective 1, which is all the way on your side of the field. Witch Hunter, Tau don't have any psychers. Supremacy, I can't do that for a good number of turns unless I take your Riptide off that one. That's the only way I can do it. And secure objective 3, it's all the way over here, about 24 inches away from anything. So yeah, I don't think I'll get a lot of tactical objective points this turn, but it means I can then discard them next turn. So let's go into my movement.
The Warlock. Only one of them's coming in, and it's going right here.
Yes, it is.
6 AP2, anything but 1s will kill them. There's a 1, and there's a 1.
2 1s, but it happens again. And since there's 2 models still there, those 2 models will have strength 6 AP2. So 1 more dies. Let's take 5 off.
And here's the Morlock. They'll need to do a leadership test.
We could do that now, because I'm just going to be moving stuff.
6 and 5. They're going to fall off the table, I would have thought.
Epic dice.
Alright. Yeah, they're gone. First blood.
First blood!
The swarm has moved. Starting up here. What have you done?
Now, bearing in mind you've still got 3 units of crisis suit team, so a good and a plain, which is a good what? Nearly 1,000 points to your army?
No.
500?
Probably about 700.
700. So a good
Maybe.
portion of this 2,000 point army is still to come in. So that's in the back of my mind. So I've kept the gaunts at the back with the warriors, and I've moved them around, realising he has flamer weapons, so I didn't want them in the line that they were. I've kept the Tervagon there, moved the Termagants slightly away, so if you do deep strike around me, I'm going to have more shot range.
That Tervagon is also plugged now as he rolled doubles.
Yes. So I've rolled a total of
16.
16, but you know, you've seen my dice rolling. Those guys have moved. This unit has moved 6 inches forward. I've kept him still because if he stays still, he gets a +1 to his ballistic skill. Now he has, I think, a 24-inch plasma range, which I can do a blast, but there's no point in doing a large blast anywhere, or do 5 or 6 shots. So I've kept him still. The winged half turret, that's the warlord. I've dropped him forward just so he's going to be kind of within range of this guy here to get some cover, extra cover, and because I think you're going to try and take out my back units, or he's in with good ample range just to kind of cover, just in case your crisis suits come in next turn. Venom Throat and Carnifexes have moved up. He's still flying, he's lost a wound, but now he's a hell of a lot closer. So let's go straight into the psychic. Morlock came in anyway. Let's go into the psychic phase, and I am going to roll. I want a big dice. Only a 1. So we're going to try and do Catalyst on this winged half tyrant and this squad of Carnifexes. Warp charge 1, so of course I will roll 2. And it goes off. Are you going to try and deny it?
No.
Okay, the horror then, which is a warp charge 1, single enemy unit within 24 inches must take a pitting chest. I'm going to see if I can actually reach anyone that isn't a monstrous creature. Get that unit there, but on line of sight, this bit of terrain, which is lovely, is a bit too big, and I can't actually see his unit. So it's always good to pre-measure and always check your model's line of sight when you're going to plan to do things.
Okay, that's the entire psychic phase. Catalyst, that was it.
And on closer inspection, I can see Ian, but I can see a gun quite clearly there. So I can technically see a model, which means it won't be indirect if it scatters. It was direct hit anyway.
The barrage weapon, strength 4, AP 4, needing 3s, gets 3 of them, but I get some cover.
We haven't determined the cover of these. They're not ruins, they are our own making. I'd say 5 up.
2 are dead, so 5 up.
Okay.
The Exocrine's going to shoot, I'm guessing the Riptide.
Nope. Your tank.
The tank? Oh wow. It's because he hasn't moved, he gets a +1 to his ballistic skill.
So he's now up to 4, so I need 3 ups to hit.
And it's strength 7, AP 2,
6
but
shots.
we'll see what happens. I can't see round there.
I've got 4 hits. I need that roll again. What's your side armor? 12?
It is indeed.
So I need a 5 to go up?
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
That's a glance there.
I know.
And I've got my disruption pods.
Okay.
For the pen.
And what was your save for the disruption pod?
It's not that. The disruption pods add +1 to your cover. Neither of them was saved, so both go through.
But I'm going to roll a 1 or a 2 on this one. +1 to this result because it's AP2.
Oh.
There you go. I can roll 1s.
Carnifexes, they're going to shoot into
This one.
Dimitri.
I get rerolls as well. Lots of dots.
It's a wound.
Not so many dots. You failed only 2 of those.
The Hive Tyrant's time to shoot again into the same Riptide, Dimitri. That's still not very good.
No. And now I need 4s. 5. 2 up armor save. Another one down. He's down to 2.
5 Tyrant, same weapon, into this Riptide, into Vladimir.
I'll do my rerolls. Everything hit. Then needing 4s. One wound.
The end of the shooting. It's now the assault phase. Are you assaulting anything?
I'm assaulting 2 units. The Carnifexes against the 2 wound one, whatever his name is.
Dimitri.
And the Hormigons are going to go against the other one.
Vladimir.
So let's do Overwatch first. This one shooting into the Carnifexes, needing 6s for Overwatch. That's a lot of 6s. Were any of those rerolls?
The orange one was.
Ooh.
But it got 6.
Okay.
It's a melter.
So I had no more cover because I moved my Venom Throat in the shooting phase, but they do have Feel No Pain. She made. So let's check the distance.
So 9 inches is needed from the Carnifexes to this one.
It's, yeah, because closest to closest, it's 7 inches, but I have to clip difficult terrain. And difficult terrain in an assault is -2, we do believe. I'm really good at rolling well.
That's not what you needed. That's still not what you needed. That is, but it's too late.
But if I could turn back time.
No answer to that.
Oh,
No answer.
So now they're wide in the open.
So halfway through the Overwatch, I've got my re-rolls.
Against the Hormigons. What's the strength for this one?
7.
Okay. On deck.
Inches. That's sin. The little fleas have come up and are attacking his feet. Just seeing how many are
I
in
think
range.
11 are not in range.
Ah.
And you've killed one, so that's 12 from 30 is 18. With the aid of a box.
54 attacks from these gaunts.
Their weapon skill is 3.
Yeah, I'm weapon skill 2, so you're needing 3s.
Here we go. And in the old edition, any 1s I could re-roll, like that one. There we go!
Reasonable amount of hits, but now needing 6s. 6s? Eight went through, so 8 armor saves. I think he's on 1 wound. So attacks back, needing 4s, and then needing 2s. That's 2 dead. So I don't think that Riptide's going to survive much longer, but we'll have to wait and see. Going into Tau turn
should we see what?
2.
If I've got any points.
Yeah, let's. I don't think you have, but let's.
Secure objective 3.
No.
Score D3 victory points if you control at least 2 objective markers and at least twice as many.
No.
I control 1, 2.
I control 2. 1, 2.
Objective 1.
No.
Killed your warlord.
No.
Killed your psyker.
No.
Okay, so I got first blood.
Yeah, you did get first blood. You took down the Fire Warriors by the Morlock coming in.
I think I know which one I'm going to discard next turn. Definitely going to be the Witch Hunter.
Okay, so Tau turn 2.
So the new ones for the Tau are objective 4 and 3, and we've just rolled. And how many of your things are in?
All of them. All of them. Oh dear.
Movement over here.
They came in from reserve.
Which ones are they? What do they have weapons?
Twin-linked missile pods and flamers. They've got twin-linked fusion blasters and shield generators.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
They've got twin-linked missile pods and flamers as well. The Sun Shark bomber has come in, and the drones have high velocity disembarked. Riptide's jumped over the wall. Hammerhead is just moving over here. The other Hammerhead's swiveled round. These have just focused on the Morlock.
Okay, so I think you're going to get a few victory points this turn. So let's go into your shooting.
5s, but they're twin-linked.
Drones. The Winged Tyrant. Good shooting.
And 784.
Okay. So I have 2 saves of the armour variety. And he's fine. Which is snap firing anyway at my Winged Tyrant. Is that the big gun again rolling a 6?
Yeah.
You are sneaky, sneaky.
None of those hit. And neither did that.
Ooh. Tree at the Winged Tyrant.
Nothing.
You still have that Psyker thing, don't you? That's why you're trying to kill him. Ooh, I know your game. It's Warhammer. Mark light from the Sun Shark into the Hive Tyrant.
Doesn't go off. But
doesn't go off.
Twin-linked missile pod.
They re-rolled.
It's twin-linked.
That's what I'm saying.
Didn't do anything either.
He's in close combat. That is into the Morlock of Doom. If you roll 1s, you get hot, right?
No.
3 5s because they are strength 5 and I'm toughness 6. 2 armory up. 1 wound. Here. Also firing at the Morlock. Needing 4s. Now needing 5s. All 1s. 3. Ah, 2 wounds. Firing at the Morlock. Needing 5s. Nothing.
Single shot.
Single shot hits. Rolls a 1. That is not cool. This unit here, firing to the exocrine over there. Needing 3s. What's the AP? I get 3 armor save. 1, 3, and a 5. He's lost a wound. He has 4 wounds remaining. Air fragmentation on him, but it scatters a little bit. Let's see where it goes. Now gets one of the bodyguard and the exocrine. Doesn't wound the crisis, but of course it doesn't wound the exocrine either.
That's fine. And then the fusion blasters from that unit.
Fusion blasters.
White isn't twin linked, but it's got a better ballistic anyway.
Two wounds. Many flamers will resolve the hits against the warriors, and possibly... No.
I can get all 3 in both.
And we'll resolve all the other shots as well. Flaming shots. Are you calling it?
No.
No. Rolling back on the table. What's the strength of it?
It's a normal flamer, so...
Strength 4?
4.
Okay, so that 1. AP 5?
Yeah.
I get a...
It's a 6 below you as well.
So I cause that bards. All hit. Strength.
7.
I need 2s. And the AP is
4.
He's overcharging his Cyclic Ion Blaster. Doesn't scatter. Hits both of them. I need 1s for this. No 1s, they're both dead.
Yeah.
Bang. You got a point for that because you got to see the shooting one. Oh.
Phase, all the crisis suits and this Riptide have done their jump moves. Now just this horde against the dying Riptide. 54 attacks again because of how many are in.
Meaning freeze.
And now I'm getting sixes.
Let's see how many there are.
Only 5 this time. Can he survive? Ooh, yeah! So many dice now. Attacking back. All of these. Ready? Needing 4s. 1 hit. Now needing 2s. Missed. So that's a tied combat. Well done.
Brilliant.
That is the end of Tau turn 2. Let's see how many points I got.
You killed one.
Killing 1. That got me overwhelming firepower. I only killed 1 though, so I don't get any bonuses for more than killing 1. Objective 3 I have with the crisis suits just there, and I believe I have supremacy now because I have this one, I have this one, I have number 3, I also have number 2 over there, and
No, I can test that.
no you don't, you're not within 3 inches.
I was within 3 inches. I measured. Give me the tape measure.
So I've got 4. Have I got 4? Yeah, I've got 4. You've got that one over there, and we're contesting this one, so... Even if the exocrine is in, I've got 3. You've only got 1 at the minute, so I've got supremacy. So after sorting out the cards, Mark has discarded the Witch Hunter, so Killer Psyker, which is probably the best one to discard, and is left with supremacy, so have at least 2 objectives and have double the amount of mine. Secure objective 1, kill my warlord, and objective 3. So could possibly get a couple here. We'll have to wait and see.
So, end of my movement phase. All my gaunts and warlord have moved up to where his warlord and stuff is. The Tervagon and her little brood and the exocrine have turned around to face the oncoming threat there. These Termagants have moved forwards towards those 2 Crisis Man team. The Biovore has stayed exactly where he is. The Morlock has moved closer to the tank. The Carnifexes has moved closer to this tank. These guys are in combat. My Winged Dive Tyrant has flown backwards. The Venom Prep has moved forwards. So, let's go into the Psychic phase, and the amount of Psychic Paradise is 1 again.
So the Winged Hive Tyrant is going to try and perform Catalyst on
himself and the Carnifexes.
Yeah.
Which have done nothing. Goes off.
Or does it? Oh, it does.
Next one.
From the Tervagon. Gets a 6, goes off.
I may as well for fun, because I've got 2 left. So Warp Charge 2.
Warp Blast, so needing 2 4 up here.
Neither.
No. Shooting into the Crisis team that are holding objective 3. Back onto his... No, it won't. It will scatter a few inches off. I'd say still hits one. The 5 does some damage. What's the AP?
4.
So, arm save. Fine. Gaunts here, shooting into the Crisis team. 4's then 4. Saves. Oh wow. Fine, again not moved. He's just pivoted.
Just for cinematic effect.
So gets the better ballistic skill.
Oh.
But I don't think it makes much of a difference.
I've rolled too many dice.
5 1s.
I've rolled too many dice anyway.
The actual roll, the last one was a practice roll.
It really was.
Oh yeah. Typical.
There's the ones again.
So 4 something or others. 4 4-ups because of their shield generators. And 1 1. 3 Carnifexes are lining up to shoot against the hammerhead that's just behind the fin. Side armour of it is not 6.
It could have been
12. But we all know that he actually meant to say needing 6s. 6 attacks, all hitting on 4s.
And 4s plus rerolls, which I'll need. This is the rerolls.
To reroll, so 4s again.
Look how little I hit.
I'm needing 6s.
So, 3 4-up cover saves. He is wrecked. Winged Tyrant, skyfaring because he's flying at your plane.
Jink.
He's jinking. I need 3s re-roll. I need the re-rolls. Needing 5s to glance, 6s to pens, but he does get his jink cover save afterwards. 2 glances and a pen, but he has now a 3-up cover jink save because he has 4-up normally with jink, but he has disruption pods on.
1 glance.
1 glance goes through, and he is jinked.
They've gone Stinger Salvo into that unit.
Needing 4s. And then needing 4s? 3s?
4s if it's strength 4.
Strength 5, AP 4.
Okay, so that's
3 arm save. 2 wounds. So 1 is down and 1 is down to 1 wound because the bodyguards automatically get in the way of any shots. It's like an automatic lookout, sir.
We're trying to pop shot into them as well. 5 shots.
4s. 2 hit. And then what's your toughness?
4.
4s. 2 saves to made. Oh.
No. All of these gaunts are firing into the HQ unit. 30 shots.
On 4s. These are strength 4.
So, majority toughness is 4, so we need 4s. Need to be made, however, obviously, my commander, well, not necessarily, obviously, but my commander has better armor save anyway, so 2 wounds on each, so 4 at a time.
So 1 crisis team has lost a wound so far.
So 3 more.
1's dead, and that's cocked, but he's lost a wound from the other dice.
Alright, the HQ Tyrant is going to shoot at them as well.
Reading 3s and re-rolling. I'll just do the re-rolls really quickly. All hit. Strength is 6.
Toughness is 5 for the majority now.
Wow. That is some awesome rolling from me.
And that 3.
So, rolling the 3-ups first because the bodyguard automatically takes the wounds first. He's fine. He's fine. He's dead. So now 3 saves on the warlord who has a 2-up. He's taken a wound. And feel no pain. He's still taking a wound. 3 to go. Okay, so a couple of leadership tests. The warlord is on a 9, so he's fine. The other commander on an 11, he does fall back, which is not good because I want to charge him. Oh dear. Look at that. That is not good for me. I wanted to charge him. That unit over there. Oh, fine. So, I'm going to charge the Morlock into the tank, the Gaunts into the Crisis Team, the Exocrine into him still, and the Gaunts and the Winged Tyrant into your commander. I'm going to do the Morlock first.
Ow.
I'm in. Easy. And they've got special rules that let their tanks overwatch with weapon strength of 6 below, is it?
5 or below.
5 or below. So he's going to overwatch my Morlock. 1 hits. So I'm in. Bah. But we'll do all the other charges first. No, let's do them one at a time. So it'll make it easier to follow. So the Morlock. First is his Hammer of Wrath. On a 6 is a pen. On a 3, it doesn't really do anything other than snap shooting next round. He's on 2 hull points now, and I still have 4 attacks. 3 normally, 1 for the charge, but these are on a 3 up. All hit. I need that one for my next wound rolls. It's good enough. 2 glances and a pen. The pen isn't going to explode, so that is wrecked as well. Charging first. So you get your Overwatch if you decide to Overwatch. He is! He is! He doesn't.
That one did.
Oh, okay.
One's dead.
One's dead, but on a 5, they should be in. And the Winged Tyrant is also going to try on a 10. I think he is. Exocrine is going to try and charge. Overwatch was a 1 and a 2.
No,
I need
that was his leadership.
Oh, you're going to Overwatch me?
Yeah.
3.
Nothing.
I need a 7. On a 3 and a 3, that is a 6. I am just out. Charging that unit over there with a flamer, he gets 2 hits.
And the twin link missile.
And the twin link missile. That is a deadly unit.
Yeah. The flamers.
2 dead.
Yeah.
Front 2 are dead. And on a 4, I don't think I'm in. So Winged Tyrant got in. So what we're going to do is this, because he issued a challenge, and of course I'm going to say yes because it's epic. So Hammer of Wrath for me. On a 5, that is a normal armor save. Oh, it's going well so far. You now take a leadership for fear, which you do. Let's go on with this.
Then needing 3s for the normal attacks.
Oh.
So 2 hit.
Out of 5, and now I need my strength is 6.
My toughness is 5.
1 wound from 5 attacks. Ah!
The invulnerable 4+.
That is ridiculous what I do.
Mark's getting stressed.
Why do I roll so poorly? I've tried many dice and I'm just rubbish. It's just not fun.
Okay, so the commander's attack's back.
D4s. Oh look, you've got half.
And I need, your toughness is 6.
6.
I need 5s.
That's too far. You had more wounds on me. I passed. With a 3.
Locked in combat.
And 6. Locked in combat. That should not have happened.
The big mess.
The big mess.
Gaunt's attacks.
Hitting 3s. 6s. There it is. Oh my Gonthos win the day. So, Kingslayer I was unable to get. I didn't kill his Warlord. Secure Objective 1. I have secured Objective 1. Supremacy. Score D3 victory points if you control at least 2 objective markers and at least twice as many objective markers as your opponent.
Was it D3?
Yes.
You need to roll a D3.
Another 3 points. Did you roll a D3 for yours?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got 2, I think.
And score 1 victory point if you control objective marker 3. I do not have that. You have that one. So let's go into Tau turn 3. So the ones he's got now are Scour the Sky, which is new, kill flying monstrous creature or flyer, and objective 2. He still has to get objective 4 and assassinate. So, let's go into the movement. Fire has just done a bombing run. We quickly did it off camera and he caused a wound to the Venom Probe.
And to see if he regenerates it.
He regenerates a bomb. Movement phase. The flyer did its flying run. The Riptide has moved back a bit. The Fire Warriors kind of stayed still. And he passed his leadership, moved 3 inches up, and now it's into the shooting phase. Fire Warriors into the Morlock. Needing falls. Fight. He lost a wound. He is on 2. Squad of Fire Warriors have got their sights on the Morlock. Needing falls. And then needing 5s. 3 up armor save, which cannot be made ever. Overcharging on a 1, he dies with an atomic explosion, is what I say. He's overcharged it, and oh, look at that! Did I do that? did I do that? I did that. Oh,
I need a scatter.
I need you to scatter. 12 inches. Oh,
It's not good.
so it lands literally just here. And hits nothing, unfortunately, but his other weapon missed. It's twin linked, but it hits, and on a 2, kills a Gaunt. Hive Tyrant. Ooh. Ooh.
1.
1 armor of the saving variety made.
No, stop making saves.
No, on the plane.
Goes off.
Goes off.
The twin linked missile pod. Hits. And then I'm going to fire one of its missiles.
2 up.
And then it's strength 8, AP 3, these are strength 7, AP 4.
3 wounds. One of them goes through, but I have a feel no pain. So I'll do the 2 armor saves. 1 failed, so I have 2 feel no pains to make. I lost a wound. He's on 2.
And you will have to do a grounding test.
Is your shooting phase over?
No.
Oh. Exocrine rolled a 6 like a bomb.
That's wound.
What is the weapon?
Melter.
He's lost a wound. Whoopah! There we go. That guy's a flamer. That's gonna be bad. I don't think they can survive. Oh. Twin link missile pods. And the flamer. The toughness is 3. How many is that?
5.
Test for the wing type tyrant. On a 1, I take a strength 9, AP something, hits him. It's wounded, but I have feel no pain. I haven't taken the wound, but he is grounded.
Make any difference to me?
Makes it to me.
Okay, the commander's assaulting the exocrine. Overwatch. That's good. And to get in.
He's in.
He's in.
Bam! The Hammer of Wrath for his crisis suit. Nothing. Now we'll go initiative step order. R3, but we'll let the crisis guard go. Commander, dude, whatever his name is, Jeff. We'll let Jeff go first. My weapon skill is 3.
Oh, I need 3s.
I've got that. And my toughness is 6.
I need 5s. No!
I need 4s. 2. And my strength is 6.
You need 3s.
Nothing.
Cool.
Tied combat again. Needing 3s. Why is it I always roll below average? And now
3s again.
2 AP2.
4 falls up.
You've made your shield. Oh, for God, my God. I think we're going to be locked in combat for the rest of the game.
And then 5s.
What happens in 6? It's good. We're going to be locked in combat for the entire game.
Sum up of turn 3. Tyranids are now on 10 points. Tau are only on 6, so it's 10-6. You're only into turn 4. You need to pick your next card.
Ascendancy. Score D3 victory points if you control any free objective markers at the end of your turn.
Morlock's brother, Morlock, is coming in as well. Who's that for?
We'll get the blast marker and do it. Oh, this is awkward. Still gets 1. He's
Kills it.
Killed. Good.
So Tyranids movement. The Morlock's come in and eaten one of the fire warriors.
Nom nom.
The winged hive tyrant has climbed on the building and is screaming at the rest of his troops. That's probably a gargle more than a scream. Carnifexes have come round the building. I think they're hunting down this Riptide. Those Gaunts have moved up just to try and take out that crisis suit. Everything else has pretty much stayed where it is. Gets a 6 for the warp charge points. Doing catalyst, 2 warp charges. Is a warp charge 1 though, so I think it goes off.
Yep.
Or does it?
Yes. Dominion. I rolled a 3 and a 4. You letting that go?
Yeah.
Yeah. That. I'm going to. What's your weapon skill of your law? HQ.
It's 4.
If I minused it by. I'm going to do that. I'm going to target your lord with my warlord doing a warp charge 1 paroxysm.
Paroxysm. There's a 1 and a 1. That's a 6 there.
But I only rolled 2.
And that's all 4 deny. Well, I'd have got a 6 anyway, so.
Okay. That's a good psychic phase. Let's go into the shooting phase.
Into the crisis suit that's behind the building. You can't see it, but there's a dice on his head.
Needing 4s. Getting 3 hits. Strength 4.
Toughness 4.
Getting 4s. 1, 1, 2. That's good shoot. Like the Riptide.
Yeah, I figured as much. It's just, you're making a lot of noise.
Oh, okay.
Carnifexes. That's the Riptide needing 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Almost went to roll the actual dice.
Not bad. 4s. That's a funny noise.
So
that is the sound of a Riptide stubbing his toe in the night.
Really?
Or, you know when you step on a Lego piece and it just gets right in there? The Riptide has just done that with a little stone on it. That many armour saves. I hope you die because I'm being cruel.
Fuck it!
That's 1 saved. That's 3 dead. You have 2 left. That's both Riptides down. But if you think about it, that's probably 4 times with Carnifex shots and a couple of Hive Tyrant shots. So that's 36 times 100, nearly 200 shots to try to take that down.
Yeah, taking down 12, like 10 wounds.
Yeah.
So that's 20 shots. That's not bad.
No, it's good. About average.
Winged Hive Tyrant into the drones behind the arm. Eating 3s, but are twin linked. It doesn't matter because they all hit.
Strength 6. I think it's up to 6.
I have no idea. Yeah,
It's 11. What's their arm? Yeah. Bye bye.
So
Charging.
assault phase charging. the gaunts into the crisis suit. Got a 3 for the flamer, so there's 2 hits there. And the twin-linked missile pod, first rolls miss. Second rolls miss.
That was cock roll again.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
And then the 2 flamer hits.
One's dead.
1. But they're definitely in with a 12-inch. However, will they survive? We will see.
I'm gonna charge the Turbogon into him. He is 4 inches away.
He's in. Oh no. Are there either of them characters?
It used to be. The Turbogon used to be, but I think that changed, or it changed to it is. No, just a monstrous creature. And the Exocrine is just a monstrous creature, so they took away that in that. So that's that charge.
I don't think anything else can charge.
Nope. I don't want to charge that Morlock. I want to keep him by that objective, just to get that an extra point for my tactical objective.
Okay, so which one first?
Let's do the Epic Warlord.
Okay.
Needing freeze.
I'm going to do a fear check first, which I am now weapon skill 1.
Still needing freeze. And then needing freeze. 2 wounds. Feeling pain.
He's taken a wound.
Awesome.
Okay, but his hits back, needing 5s. 2 5s.
As if you've done the same!
And needing 5s again. 2 6s! Yeah!
I lost a wound.
Lost a wound.
Strong combat!
So we drew. Yay!
That's not a
The
game.
Exocrine Turvogon
Mass.
against the commander. Fear check, he's fine.
So, Hammer of Wrath, nothing. My initiative for the Turvogon is only 2, but the Exocrine is 3.
So the Exocrine and my commander go at the same time.
You can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. I'll go against the...
Exocrine's only got 1, Turvogon's still got 6.
Let's go against the... I don't know. I'm going to go... mass volley of shots. Let's go against the Exocrine, so I need 4s.
My weapon skill's 3.
I need 3s.
That!
And then I need 5s.
Mm-hmm.
2. 2 of them.
There we go.
Yeah, he's dead. But he still gets his attacks back.
Oh, he does,
on this
doesn't
turn.
So that's 3 attacks. I need 4s. And then my strength is 6. I need 3s. That's AP 2.
2 4-ups. He is on 1 wound.
Ooh.
With the Turvogon still to go. So he's going to die. Could be a Tau tabling here.
Shall I do the attacks? If it makes sense. Turvogon. 3 attacks normally.
900. Oh.
So 4 attacks because he charged. My weapon skill is 3, so I need 4. 2 misses. His strength is only 5.
Needing 4s.
Fail it. No. Locked in combat.
I lost by 1,
Probably.
but he's fine.
Okay.
And then the last one, the Gaunts.
Termagants even. My Termagants have initiative as 4.
Yeah, good. You go first.
Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 on the charge. 2, 4, 6, 8. Their weapon skill is only 3.
Still needing 3s because I'm weapon skill 2.
But I can roll 1s and 2s like anyone.
That's 3 hits there. And then you need 5s.
There's 1.
He's only on 1 wound. 3 up. He's dead.
Boom.
Oh, very close to a Tau tabling. And there's literally the plane, 2 squads of fire warriors, and a couple of wounds on each of the commanders left. Let's see what I can do.
Moved, he's going to do a bombing run. Gets one. It kills it.
And see if it regenerates it.
It does. That is the movement phase as well, just the plane moving. They are still staying there because they don't need to move. Going into the shooting phase. Select into the gaunts, roll 1.
And the twin link missile pod.
Does that have an AP value?
4.
But they're dead. Our warriors rapid firing into the Morlock that's just emerged. 5s. Losing a wound. Finish off this Morlock holding that objective. I'm going to need more dice. Only on 1 wound left. I think you can do it. Yep, he's gone. It is now the assault phase. Do you want to do the Tervagon assault, or would you like to do the Hive Tyrant Warlord one?
The Tervagon. What's the toughness of the Tervagon?
6.
Fear check. Fine. Needing 4s. No,
Freeze.
3s.
And then
5s.
ooh,
Yeah, 5.
I passed.
Let's see how many 5s we can roll in a row.
My Tervagon has 3 attacks normally. Needing 4s, not a single one.
Cool.
My Warlord. Needing 3s. Then 3s. That's 3. That's 1 fail. That's 2 fail. That's okay. So he's lost 2 wounds.
No, he hasn't. He's got fun.
Oh, he's got Feel No Pain. And he passed his Feel No Pain.
How many wounds is he on?
2.
So he still survives.
Yeah.
Oh!
How many 6s do you want to roll in a row? Look at that! Do a little dance. No.
No. What?
Victory dance.
4s.
Got 6.
Cool.
Good.
Locked in combat.
That
once
was
again.
Brilliant, lads. Doing well. Tyranids' turn.
Yeah. Turn 5. Movement. Just flown over here, and then
Card effects.
move around here. That is pretty much it. Psychic rolled 3 for the dice pool.
Let's do it now. I'm going to roll Catalyst on the Wingclaw Tyrant over there. Wait, so there's 3 on the dice roll. That means I have 8. Okay. Catalyst.
Oh!
Both go off. Do you want to deny it?
I don't want to.
I'm going to do the one where I can shoot and run. Goes off. You're going to try and deny it.
I'm not going to deny that.
Dominion on my Tervagon. Doesn't go off. That means next turn, the guys are going to have to take a synapse test. And then I've got 2 dice left, so I'm going to try and reduce your ballistic skill and weapon skill by D3 on your Warlord for that turn.
Barrels. So 1.
Don't know if it was Warp Charge 1 or 2.
I'm going to roll dice anyway. Because
Okay.
It's fun to roll dice. I didn't.
It was
No.
Warp Charge 1.
Warp charge 1, so it goes off. Oh, look. Look at that.
D3. Effects have run, and now they're going to shoot at the Fire Warriors because of the psychic power given to them by the Riptide Tyrant. That is very cool. Okay, let's get rid of these ones that are rubbish.
Well, you get to re-roll.
Yeah. Oh. Strength 6, so needing 2s. After saves, 8 have died. That'll be 2 left, and a leadership. I'm not able to shoot anything else at them. He can't see because they're hidden behind it. Oh wait, you're right. Crazy rolling. And then 2s. 4 up. Yeah, that's
They're dead!
Let's go into the assault.
I'm going to Overwatch.
I'll allow it.
Ooh.
And he took a wound from that. And he is going 5 inches, so he's in. Let's do that one first. Yes, that is an armor save. Good. I'm glad you can do that. Morlocks have 3 attacks normally, so 4 on the charge. Can you do a leadership test?
Yes.
What's your weapon skill? Is it 2?
Yes.
It doesn't even matter. 3 ups, and then 2 ups. 2 are dead. You get to hit me back.
I don't think I can do anything.
You can.
Okay.
It's always worth a try. Free hit? No.
Chase me down.
I will chase you down. Ooh.
I think you catch me.
My initiative is only 4.
You catch me.
Okay. Tervagon and the commander there. So the commander is hitting first.
It's fine.
Passes leadership. He's not scared of anything. Needing 3s to hit. And then needing 5s. Tervagon has 3 attacks. Needing 4s. That's 2 hit. And then needing 4s. That's 2 wounds. You have 2. He's dead. Close combat of the warlords, who can't seem to do anything really other than poke each other in the eye. Your weapon skill's now down to like.
Yes, it is because it went off. So.
Yeah. So I still need 3s. And my strength is 6, so I need 3s. There's always 1s. That's 2. Passed his shield. Other one went through, feel no pain. He's lost a wound. So he is on his final wound. And hitting back.
Nope.
You lose combat by 1.
Yep.
Passed. Tau, turn 5. Doing a bombing run, hitting all the gaunts. That's going to be all of the Tau movement for now. Yeah, that many die. The whole squad is gone. Picking off the little units with his awesome plane. Phase.
Into him. Doesn't go off. Twin link missile pods.
What's the AP?
4.
2 armor saves. Both saved. Is over here. You're still at the low weapon skill, so you don't need to do a fear check. It's 3 shield saves. Yes. Yes. Yes! And doesn't hit me back. So again, they're locked in combat. So you can roll to see if the game continues. Turn 6. I've moved my winged hive tyrant that way. I may as well move them up, try and get them in range of the plane. But I think because my winged hive tyrant is Skyfire, he should be able to take him down. Everything else will stay where it is. Winged hive tyrant is going to try and take down the plane. You jinking?
No.
And then 5s.
It's gone.
Just roll. Just to see if you had jinked. It would have been gone. It wouldn't have been gone. But one with a pen. It could have been a pen.
So who knows? But it is gone.
4 up. It would have been. It would have been the pen anyway. So.
So just the commander left.
This is for Tabling Tau and Kingslayer and all Tyranids Pride of the Galaxy. Needing... I didn't do that psychic thing, so I still need freeze, which means you're going to hit me on 4. So if you can do a fear test... Yeah, alright. Then hitting on freeze. 2. That's your shield's done. Saved you again. You hit me back.
Oh, let's use the epic die again. Not that it makes much of a difference. Miss. 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 Miss! Yeah!
Yahtzee! Why couldn't you have done that?
Just one more. One more and it would be Yahtzee.
Ah! Shall I roll to see if the game continues?
Yeah, I believe so.
So it's not a 4 up now?
Yeah.
I can't roll 4 ups.
No, you can't.
Epic handshake! The final score is 14 to the Tyranids to 7 for the Tau. Okay, so that is the end of the battle. The Tyranids are going to eat up the Tau desert world and have it as kind of like a cracker bread. I said.
Cracker bread.
Cracker bread with some fish on it. So, Tyranids did very well. I rolled exceptionally well, I think, better than normal. You did exceptionally worse. You had a me day, I think, with the dice.
I don't know. I think they were just average rolls. It was just... It doesn't suit Tau these games.
Well, your list.
No.
That scenario we had there. You drew the card or whatever, which was kill. It was either kill a flyer or kill a psyker or both. So it's like, right, I'm gonna get a couple of victory points now and kill that, or you could have wounded my Carnifexes and killed most of my Gaunts. Now, that's the thing.
Your Gaunts didn't do anything in that game.
Just a Riptide.
They just took one wound off the Riptide. Going for the Gaunts still doesn't make much sense because with like when you used to have the phase out rule for Necrons, if you took out troops then they'd phase away. The thing is with Tyranids, if you take out their synapse creatures, they all go crazy and they just do their own thing. So taking out Gaunts, template weapons, yes, they're handy. It kills them off, but realistically, how much damage to the army does it do? Not a lot.
I still like the objective missions, but my armies are still from when we had 6th edition, so they are great for capturing objectives. But like we said a few videos before, Once we get to game 20 in our league, it goes back to Eternal Missions for 5 of them, and then for the other 5 it will be the new Maelstrom missions. So we'll see how that goes with that. Who was best unit of the game?
Probably.
The Survivor was your commander.
Yeah, definitely. Your Winged Hive Tyrant.
The supporting one.
Yeah.
As a supporting unit, I agree with that. Winged Hive Tyrant. I was saying this off camera that now, because Winged Hive Tyrants can't fly up, shoot, do all their psychic, then the next turn, oh, I'm going to put him down on the ground, move 12 and assault you. You can't do that anymore. So now I see the Winged Hive Tyrant, which is why I've kitted him with the twin-linked Brain Leech Worms, a supporting flying monstrous creature who's going to fly up, use 1 or 2 psychic powers to buff or nerf some of your units for a turn. Like I did with the card effects, I running and shooting, feel no pain, running and shooting all the time. And then shooting 2 sets of twin-linked Brain Leech Worms with twin-linked Devourers. It was a great supporting unit. And the card effects with that were able to take a lot of wounds off of your Riptide, able to take a lot of wounds off of your... a lot of hull points off of your tanks, and then pretty much kill off a squad of Fire Warriors.
And because it was flying as well, obviously it's harder to hit for most things, so the Winged Hive Tyrant, you could literally have it flying around the board the whole game, because, I mean, sometimes it, like turn 4 I think it dropped down, but then turn 5, turn 6 it flew off again, so, or turn 6 it flew off again, so you could have it effectively flying around. With 4 wounds, yeah, it's not gonna perhaps survive everything, but it will survive 90% of shooting, ground shooting. So
I agree. I think he did awesome in this game.
He was very good.
Fire Warriors did what Fire Warriors did for you. They killed a mass shot into a Morlock. Riptides, I think you focused them on the Winged Hive Tyrants, so there wasn't really anything else to do. It was just it just all went in my favour, I think. Today, unfortunately. Next game we think is Tyranids versus Space Wolves, which will be interesting. I'll be playing my Tyranids, you'll be playing my Space Wolves. Maybe next week. We don't know yet. We've got to look in our diaries and look at stuff like that. I am doing a bit more of Warhammer Fantasy, as you may have probably seen. Gone through the process of choosing fantasy armies. It came out yesterday and written some lists. Dwarves and Lizardmen player to my right. Written a 3,000 point list for the Lizardmen. And I've got 2 armies in mind, which are High Elves and Ogres, and I will be revealing which ones I may be taking. And then once I've got them, I'll be going through Codex reviews, looking at the units, buying a model, or having a couple of models from each, and then painting them up and seeing how much I enjoyed them. Because that's a big part of it for me, how if I enjoy the look and the painting, the fluff comes into it then, and then the game style and gameplay. Because that's just the way I roll. I don't. There are some people out there that go like, "Oh, what's the best army?" What? You say Necrons are strong? I'm gonna collect Necrons. And we know people like that, and it's like, well, you don't really care about painting them. You just care about trying to win all the time. But that's only part of the hobby.
Like, I started. Years and years ago, I started with Chaos just because, I don't know, they appealed to me at the time. And you started with them as well. Then we kind of left the game for a while. I came back with Tau, you came back with Eldar.
Well, we were like, right, if the model has 1 gun, he shoots once. If he has 2 guns, he shoots twice. If he's got no guns, he doesn't shoot at all.
We were young. We didn't know.
Didn't know
we still don't know all the rules, to be fair. So Yeah, I came back with Tau, and then Tau's kind of been my army now. Still, I rummaged around, found all my chaos. I think I took all your chaos off your hands as well.
Yeah, it was just staying in boxes, and I thought
just merged what we had left. And so that's the chaos. I then kind of decided I wanted something else. In fact, I had started writing my own chapter of Space Marines, which you helped a little bit with as well. So painted them up and stuff, but then that kind of took a back burner because we started sorting out the league and stuff, and so the Space Marines. That's how I came to have the Space Marines, and then obviously in our league we kind of written that the team that comes bottom has to get relegated. So for the next season, a different army has to come in, and whoever comes top has to stay in there. Any of the other teams you can choose if you wanted to keep them or not. So last season the Space Marines got relegated, so I had to pick a new army. I could have gone with a slightly different chaos, like for instance the chaos in this tournament at the minute is heavy on Nurgle. However, I have got Khan, I have got Abaddon, so I could have mixed it up. I could have had 2 chaos armies and a Tau. But for a while I've seen other Necrons around, and I've kind of had an idea in my head how I'd like to paint the Necrons. So I kind of sat there and thought, okay, you know what, let's try the Necrons. Perhaps not for the gameplay, but more for the painting, kind of getting that rust effect in there, getting that old, decrepit look in there. And so I got the Necrons, and that's why I got the Necrons. Now, as you said, there are some people that go, what's the best army? And they just go straight for that. Now, personally, it's kind of first, if you don't like the look of the army, you're not gonna enjoy them as much as you possibly could. And it is our hobby. It's not. We don't go to tournaments. We don't play majorly competitively. It's a hobby between us, and we've set up a league, a somewhat competitive league, but it's a friendly league between friends and all this. So I think enjoyment of the models and the hobby has to come above the competitive side, and I enjoy painting Necrons. They're quite easy to paint. So that's why I think Necrons for me have come in. But yeah, there are people that will go out and get them for the competitive side. But
it's always good to defeat them on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went with Chaos. No, in fact, I think I bought a Dark Elder Codex, and then realised, someone told me that, why would you do that? This was, I think, the beginning of 4th edition of the rules, or maybe even 3rd. Maybe 3rd. But Chaos just looked cool. So cool. I came round and you were painting them, and I was like, these look awesome. I did Chaos, and then I got a bit of Eldar, then I got a bit of Tyranids, and then I kept losing with my Tyranids because I tried to hold them back and not assault, and not really, because I didn't want them dying, but holding them back meant that other armies could shoot me. So then I just said, right, you know what, I'm gonna collect Chaos again. Bought a whole load of Chaos. Then went to university, picked up on more of my Eldar, picked up on Tyranids again, and then I decided I'd do a Space Marine army, and the guy at the shop said, give Grey Knights a go, because they look different, and I liked it, so I did Grey Knights, and now they live here. And then I did Space Wolves, because I kind of liked Vikings, werewolves in space kind of thing. And we've been quite lucky the fact we've got such a variety of armies.
I think it's good that we have kind of when choosing new armies, we've always kind of gone with, yes, I like the look of them, yes, I'd like to paint something like them, but either you've got some of them or I've got some of them, so we've kind of veered away from it a little bit.
It's like with the orcs, I was contemplating collecting orcs, but now our buddy Chris, who has got back into the hobby and with Force, he really likes what he's doing. He came back and he got some orcs and he painted them up and he really enjoyed it, and we've been kind of teaching him how to play, and he's been doing well. He's very lucky at rolling dice. He can roll 5s and 6s as more times than I can roll 1s, and he's loving it, and which is great. So that means we've got one person who's playing Dark Angels, Necrons, and Dark Eldar. We've got me, who's got Space Wolves, Eldar, Tyranids, Tau, Chaos, Space Marines. Right?
Yeah,
Necrons as well. And he's got orcs. And he's already thinking of like, oh, should I get another army? So no, hold on, get your orcs. So it's like, if he's getting orcs and he's loving it so much, and I was just going to get orcs just because it's a Xeno army, and I do kind of like them. I have painted orcs before, and I did really enjoy it. But I'm going to give it to him, let him do that. And I've been thinking of a demons army, but again, I don't have £1 million. Saying that, looking at a fantasy army is going to be fun, or a couple of them.
So yeah, we kind of have a variety of armies, which is good because it means that if you guys want to see a specific army, we can kind of go, right, okay, we'll try and get that in.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a complete friendly game, we can go, you know what, we can play that. We've got the models, we've got an army, we can play that. Obviously some things we may not have, like for instance Imperial Guard.
Yeah. Just so you know, we'll never have Sisters of Battle.
Sorry. Or specific models within certain armies, like I was going to say gargoyles, but you've got gargoyles.
I will never use Rippers.
Ripper swarms. If you wanted to see them, unfortunately, we don't have that bigger army that we can go, right, we can put everything in, but for some of the armies we can go, we'll try that, we'll see what you want. So we can kind of gauge it on what you would like.
Yeah, so it's coming into summer. This week's supposed to be a heat wave. Just going to finish this random ramble that we've gone on.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
A chillin' chat.
A chillin' chat. I think we should have a video. I think a video series. Tell me if you thought like this. We sit down, wherever it is. We just have the camera. We just ramble on. We could have a drink, some food, and just chat. And if you guys want to give us questions and stuff, or we'll just apparently ramble about anything,
we can do that.
We'll bring topics in that we've seen on the internet or rumours and stuff like that, or even just paint and talk. If that sounds cool, let us know. We'll definitely consider it over the next few weeks. I'm off for most of August, so that's cool. Also, we're going to be going to Warhammer World in the next 6 weeks. August. We're trying to get there in August.
At some point in August, yeah.
Either in the week or weekend, maybe, because you work weekends. So we might be able to see you there at Warhammer World. Be nice to see you.
If you
guys.
do, just come up and say hello. We won't ignore you unless.
I'll bring some models we can. Because we told my sister basically how good the food is.
Awesome.
It's amazing, and she said, "Oh, we can have lunch," and then she and like some other people that come along can just go to the shops because it's in Nottingham. Just take the car, drive while we battle in the afternoon. So if you want to come and battle us, just friendly. I don't think we could record it because of the battery life of my camera, but just come along and say hi and we can chat and just hang out. Be pretty cool to see you guys. So yeah, ramble over. I like 40k. Fantasy though, I'm getting a little bit excited.
I am as well. You've
The bug is something new, and I think because we know so much about 40k now.
Yeah, it would be nice to diverse a bit.
Because I love that when we first started, we said ramble over. We first started, and it's like reading through the stories and then reading all these models, and it's like you didn't really know. But now it's like I can tell you, like, oh, Space Wolves are getting some plastic kits coming through, or this army is going to be coming out. And all Games Workshop does is copy and paste the codexes now, add the same fluff from before. There's nothing really new. Amazingly new. Maybe an army gets one thing that's new, but it's just the same and we know too much. But fantasy, we've played one game of dwarves versus high elves that we kind of half tried it with the rule books and really tried to work it, and we don't know what's great and stuff and what's competitive or not, but we're just going to write a couple of lists and see how,
because it's new, it's something different, it's a new
play style's different.
Yeah, like a little. I've got loads and loads of dwarves. They're all sitting upstairs waiting to be painted because I'd get into a stage of I'll paint some dwarves.
They're like that big. Painted
some dwarves, and then it was just like, oh, I've got like another 7 million to go, and it kind of just. There's too much of it.
It's like when you do any horde army as well.
Yeah. So then I was sitting, and the lizard men came out, and I don't know, dinosaurs. Who doesn't like dinosaurs?
Jurassic Park, loved it. So we went to Warhammer World at Christmas for our Christmas Cup, and you were like, "I might get some. Do I get some dinosaurs?" It's like, well, yeah, I've got something.
So, that's kind of just a couple of models I got, and that sparked the interest. And then after a while, I was kind of like, you know what, we don't ever play fantasy, so I don't really think that I'll use them. Maybe I'll sell them on. I don't know. I hadn't decided what I was going to do. Again, with the dwarves, I hadn't really decided what I was going to do with them either. And then you were like, oh, I need to collect a new army. I need some new project. And you were contemplating, as you said, between a new 40k army or a new fantasy army or even a new game type. And I think you came to the conclusion through some events basically coerced you into going into the fantasy.
I think I was in Frankie and Benny's eating a pizza, and I took one of your lizard men, didn't take it, I was given it to paint, and I painted it, and I was eating a pizza in Frankie and Benny's and realised, do you know what, it was alright to paint, but you really, 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 really wanted to have those dinosaurs. So I've given it back and I said, look, let's go for it. Let's do it. Jurassic Park, Dwarven Beards versus whatever I'm going to do, which will be awesome. So, thank you very much for watching. I've been Xeno Vids.
I've been Ian.
He's been Ian all day.
Every day.
For as long as I've known him. So, leave your comments below. It's been wonderful to see such support and many subscribers and likes and so many views. I thank you for that. I will see you on our next video.